Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to the prompt challenge for the week. Now, this is the inspired to create _ 2023. Melissa and I decided to challenge each other and try to get some stuff done this year, and this would be a fun way to do it. And we are loving so much that you guys are joining in. We want it to be an open collab with everybody invited. And there is basically a word of the week and then a little bit of a challenge to go with that. Okay, so here is the hashtag. We're going to use the same hashtag all year long so you can find all sorts of them. And we will do our best to separate the prompts, I don't know, by like weeks or something, but it won't change the hashtag. Okay, so we are in the second week of March, and the word of the week, and a lot of you may have already, if you haven't already seen Melissa's, her videos. Yeah, her videos post before mine. She has already created her page and posted, and here I am making my page. Yeah. So that's how we roll around these parts. All right. So what we did was we kind of chose I need to move my coffee because I think we're going to move into, let's see what I have over here. This is kind of a weird color. Well, we'll see. So the word of the week is just, I don't know, a word we chose as inspiration for the month. Or now some of these have a different color on it. It's going to be fascinating what colors these come out. Fascinating. Are we tempted by this at all? I don't know. This is not even the collage part. This is just what I like to do in the beginning of my video to save the word, but we'll see. This might come out because guess who doesn't wash their stamps? Yeah, that would be me. All right. Don't do what I do. Okay. Now this one is interesting because look how dark this is. There is no way, because you know what I want to do next. You know what I want to do. There's no way that's going to work, is it? I could get out some paints, but that's a bad idea at this point in my life. Let me tell you, it is morning time before work, and I have on a long sleeve white shirt. Yeah, I felt like that would be a good idea to come down and craft in a long sleeve white shirt. Ay. And this is going to be like not, oh, it's kind of yellow. It's kind of yellow. Let's see if it will turn out. It looks brown on here. It looks brown. Watch me screw this up, huh? Watch me screw up the order of colors too. All right, we're going to go with it. It doesn't really matter at this point. All right. All right, what do you think comes next? What do you think? Like a light green, maybe? I'm trying, you guys, to use my distress stains. I used up one last month, and that's kind of a weird color. It doesn't quite do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be that color, which would be amazing. Amazing. Let's see. Let's plan out, Allison, a little bit more of our life than what we're doing. Here is a green. And then I used to have a beautiful, beautiful blue. That one will do, actually. See, it's supposed to be green. It's not. So that will be O. And then, oh my gosh, I have a purple and a pink. These are my fullest. We could do more of a blue here. We'll play with it. It's okay. All right, we're going to be just fine. We're going to be just fine. Here we go. All right, so every week there is a word, and then we add a little challenge to it. So the first week of the month, we chose the prompts. The second week of the month, we chose the prompts for each other. Just, texted each other. These are the prompts I chose for you. Not really the color I want. That's okay. We'll work with it. So this week I chose the words for her, and she chose my prompts. Now, yes, you say. That sounds like fun. Yeah, until It's very interesting, right? Because I'm like, oh yeah, those are fun. Until you go through your stash and you don't have that thing, which I know for you guys, like you're going, Allison, are you for real? Because you have a lot of stuff. And I'm like, yes, girl, I am for real. And I have a lot of stuff. And I still could not, for the life of me, find one of these prompts. I'm not joking. Yeah, kind of crazy, kind of crazy. So that is why I have delayed a little bit. Oh, now this is interesting. This is clearly supposed to be grape. Dusty Concord. I don't think it is. Clearly not. Interesting. This is going to be a blue. So we're going to have to go over it. So this is the problem I am having with my distress stains. I talk about it a lot, but again, if you're new here, some people say they smell a little bit. Now mine, I'm not having that problem, quite honestly. I am having a problem with them changing color. And so they're not like the true color that they used to be. Does it impact my life? No, it does not. We're all going to be just fine. This is not the color I want. So, we could get out paints. Not going to do that either. There's my little... Is that the cutest ashtray you've ever seen in your life, though? For real? Look at this thing. I mean, come on. I love it. I've had it forever. I normally put... Well, it used to be in my office. I bought it for my office. It had some little things in it, and now I use it at home just to hold tchotchkes, and I moved it to my desk. Okay. Oh my goodness. And then look at this beauty right here. Allison's favorite color of all time right here. See how I'm reframing that? It is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. I wish I was a pink girl. I mean, you know, I think. I don't know. I don't know even what that means. I just am not. Like, I'm just not. I don't wear it. I don't. Oh, look how fun that is. When it's kind of splotchy on there. I just wish, yeah, I don't know. Like some of you look at this, you're like, oh, that's me. I would wear that. And I was like, I would never. I can't. Like, it's just not me. And that is also okay. So, okay, here we go. The word of the week, in case, you know. Oh, look how beautiful that purple turned out. Maybe we'll ink them next time with the inks. But I'm trying to use my dyes. Ah, it's gorgeous. The pink is pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's pretty. It's like not my color. I don't know how to explain it. Some of you know. You have that color and you're like, oh, that's my color. Now, the only thing I'm going to do is see, I got ink on my pen. I am going to come in here and see if we can lighten this up just a little bit with some yellow. Okay, but you get the gist. We're going to have to work with that. We might cut that out. And we might make this a little bit more orange. But there it is. There's the word of the week. All right. Should we smush this on here? I am playing with fire. Playing with fire right now. What should I do? Oh, you guys, I am tempted. You know, me in my white shirt and all. Oh. I don't know why I don't bring an apron down here. I obviously have aprons upstairs in the kitchen. Not that I'm Susie Homemaker and wear them all the time, but, you know, I like the concept. I am tempted. We're going to do it. Because what could go wrong? It's just a piece of paper. Oh. You get kind of one shot if, like, you can't undo it. You know what I'm saying? You can't undo it. All right, all right. Whatever has happened, and it is now outside of our control. All right. It's going to be amazing, right? It's going to be amazing. I want to flip it over and look, but we're not going to do it. It's amazing. It's electric. Let's see. We need to grab some more of it. I happen to just have some. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Really would have liked to have used another piece of paper on this. Well, we'll see. No, maybe I don't need to. We'll see. All right. But that's really pretty and will totally get used soon. All right. That music paper is fun because it kind of absorbs it well. Okay, let's talk about the prompts, shall we? So sweet little Melissa sent me my prompts, and I was like, yes, those are amazing. I'm here for it. Okay, so here are the prompts she gave me. Let's choose a marker you guys can see. And okay, here we go. So we have rain. We have ampersand. Is that right? I thought it was a B. It's okay. That's right. Okay, italics. Note. Bathtub. Orange and window. All right. Well, so let's start with the fun, shall we? Guess which one I can't find. Guess which one, keeps me up at night. I know. What would you have? So interesting, right? Like, oh, those are good prompts. I'm here for it. Those are great. Let's go. Yeah. All right. So let's figure out what I have. I have a few things. Okay. Because some I just cheated on. Let's just be clear. I don't know if it's cheating, but, here are the prompts I found. I have this fun piece of rain paper. Now, I have other rain paper, but I absolutely love this one, and I love it already has some glitter on it. It has just fun stuff. So I'm just going to work with this. I don't have any sort of vision at all, but it's okay. Ampersand, let's see. I found a couple. I have this one. I found a sticker. Now, if I'm going to be honest, I thought this would be the hard prompt, but I have some stuff to work with. Super exciting. Okay. Now, we also already have orange as a prompt. So we can work with this. This actually has orange in it. I have an orange umbrella if I want to. Okay. So, but anyway, these are my ampersands. Not too sure which one, but that's okay. We have some choices, which are good. Now, italics. You would think that would be an easy one. It's pretty much in the back of any book, any writing book. I have some font books. We could do that. But I went ahead and pulled the dictionary page with the definition of italic on it. And it just simply says it's early use in Italy, designating a type in which the letters slant upward to the right. And then it gives an example of this is italic type. And so I'm going to use that. I feel like that's a little bit of a cheat, but it's not, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, note. I'm going to use some music note paper. I was going to write like a little note to myself or something of that nature, but I have a couple options. I have a strip that's already cut, and then I have some that have been painted. If we want some color, I might use this as my background. I mean, look at the glory of this. Like, holy cow. This was me testing out new paints, which I probably have not used since that day. You can guess why. Okay, so there's notes. I also have this little piece of note tissue paper, which is actually from Christmas. It says it says December on it, and it says Christmas right there, but we could work around that. So there's some options there. Let's see. I do have this is a dictionary page from like a dual language, if you will, a translation dictionary page. And it has some cool use of italic ink on here. Italic font on here. And so I thought that would be kind of fun as well. So I have actually either one of these for italic. I don't have the word italic on this one, but it has the actual, use of italic font. So we do have the blue as well. So music notes for this. Orange, I'm skipping. Okay, I'm skipping. Orange, I have this beautiful, this is one of my favorite pieces of cardstock card. So I think we'll tie this in for orange. And then window, I pulled this out of my children's art book. And they have some cool windows on them. Now, obviously, that's an orange house as well. So orange is covered. Orange I have no problem with, obviously. It's my favorite color. So guess which one? This right here. I obviously need a bath. Okay, I need a bath. I can't find a bath. I have a couple little stickers of like bath, which are like planner stickers or something. Excuse me. I just chose not to use them. I just didn't want, it didn't fit in my brain. It's like a little tiny bath. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is I can't find a bathtub. I was literally talking to Melissa and I was like, and she was like, oh, I go through all my house magazines. I was like, I don't have any house magazines, like bath and garden or something, whatever. I don't have any. And you know why? Because I started to clean out my room and release some things into the universe. So this is one of those, dang it, if I had hoarded every single picture from ever, I would have found it. Now, I know in my brain exactly the picture I want of a bathtub, but I can't find it. So I do have these Origin magazines. Now, this is my sister magazine to Mantra Wellness. I absolutely love them. I do hoard them as well, as you can tell. And it has a lot of house things in it. So here is one picture of a bathtub. This is close to what I was thinking. I do like it, but it's not like, wow. I think that's the only one I found in here. Here's another picture of a bathtub. And I don't know, it's like looking down at the bath. Here's the same bath here. Okay. Neither of which are kind of what I want, but I do have the awareness at this point in my life that I want to start using these magazines. Look at the artwork on this, you guys. And yeah, I'm going to, I think, do a magazine harvest soon. But see right there? That's why this page was turned out. There's part of a bathtub. So this is a maybe, okay? But my thought with this magazine is I might feel better about cutting it up if I just take one piece at a time instead of ripping it up and not knowing what I'm going to use it for, if that makes sense. So I'm going to leave it out. I'm feeling like I'm okay cutting up some of this and maybe going through. Look, it's just delicious. Okay, not why we're here today. So those will go off to the side for now. This is a maybe. And then I came down and I went through, I grabbed my Mantra Wellness. This is, I don't even know, not a new one at all. It doesn't say the date. These are so weird. Favorite magazine ever. Okay, anyway, I found this little doodle of a bath. Now, I'm telling you right now, this might be what we got, okay? So we're going to pull that and just sit in gratitude. Sit in gratitude that we have that. Okay. Where are we at? We have done nothing. Welcome to Allison's world. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull a piece of paper. Now see, this is also weird because I cut a piece of paper already. I did prep for this, you guys. I'm having some anxiety this morning, obviously, regarding, I don't do as well working before work. I know that about me. This would be fine. This is enough. Okay. So that's close enough to the size we need. So here we go. I'll tell you what, this bathtub's going last. Although this one is speaking actually, can you imagine taking a bath in this bathroom? Oh, yes, please. Yes, and please. Okay, here we go. I feel like this is, again, with only one option for rain, like this has to go on here somewhere. Okay, so we do have rain. This is a rather big element. I'm also conscious that I'm going to create on here, I think, and then, you know, put it in here, glue it in. But I am conscious today's page is the 8th. If we're going to create on here, I do have like a little bit more room. See how I have like these edges and stuff? So I can run this off the edge a little bit, and this would be our base, okay? If that makes sense. So I am conscious I have an ooch more room than what's on here. Okay. So my thought was, I think maybe I don't even need this piece of paper, because my thought was maybe we would use one of these colored papers as the background, like either this one or the music paper, right? As the background. Now, yeah, but I don't know which one. I'm tempted. The safe way to go on this would be the blue, because it looks more like sky. And if I put my house on here, Are you just listening to my brain go tick, 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 tick? I'm not too sure, but maybe something colorful behind it is pretty. And then we still have this. We could cut this. We could raindrop something like that. So maybe that's where this is headed. And we don't have to use both houses. Okay, let's do that. Let's cut apart the houses. And I really love this one. Of course, that's my favorite one. So I'm thinking I should use this one, because I feel like I could use this a lot of different places. Yep, welcome to my brain. Okay, so this looks dark and gloomy. Welcome to the Pacific Northwest. But that looks kind of Mary Poppins-y, right? Do we like any of this? Maybe that's more fun. This is a little dark, right? A little dark. But I like that orange. Is that fun? So we can rule out by elimination not using this. Put it away. Don't know how we're going to use that ever in my life, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm curious if I would like this more if it had like a different top to it. So let's cut the top. Let's give it a different roof line. Because that is more what maybe my brain is used to. Okay, that's better. We can do that. We can do that. We can do whatever we want, right? And we can add like a little bit more drawing to it if you wanted to kind of match. Yeah. Okay, that makes me happier. Okay, so now we're on this house. We're definitely using this house because this is our windows. So, I mean, we only had the two houses to choose from. We're making life decisions is what we're doing. This, to me, feels like the house is on fire. So I don't like this. Even though it has the purple in the background, I don't know why. Let's see if I get a different feeling. Maybe that's better. And that's okay. This seems just too gloomy for me. So this is almost too dark. My dyed. Boy, that just looks like a Seattle day though, doesn't it? Okay. I keep going back and forth. Those pages I'm not using. I have this. Look at this. This is funny. Look at this stamp. I hope you're feeling sunny soon. If this was all rain. Crack myself up sometimes. Okay. Okay, so here's the two options. Like we would use our music paper and this, and we would use this for italics, so we would have like a neutral. And, well, we already have orange, but we could add in orange. And we still need an ampersand. So, ampersand? Oh. No, I don't like the green on here. It would definitely have to be kind of the red. So this would be one option. We're trying out auditioning things here. I'm going to be super sad. Oh, I do have you. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So, and again, the rain goes on either one. Okay. So we have this option. So we have rain, well, right? Rain, ampersand, italic, note. Bath is not on here. It's just going to be plopped on at the end. It's just going to be like, right? Orange we have. We could definitely add orange. Orange is the easy one. And we have a window. So this one would be like this. Okay. Or we could change out the background and use this as italics. The house would obviously still come over here. This is rain. For notes on this one, I wouldn't use the colored notes. Okay, I have a tissue, which I'm not liking, so that gets not used. We have plain white note paper, which again, we can dye any color we want. But maybe, you know, something, a different look like this. So that would be note. Okay, we still need to use orange, which is a little bit harder to tie in. And then we have this ampersand, we have this one. So that color ties in better. So this card does not feel like it fits for me, so we're not using that. This is orange, but again, there's not any other orange on here. We have an orange umbrella up here. And our choices in bathtubs are kind of this. Now I could just cut out this half of a bath. We can incorporate this somehow, or this little pink and blue one. So I think just by default, as much as I love this background, that's interesting. I'm tempted to try and make this work, although it's harder for me. This one seems like it flows a little better color-wise. That's very interesting. I'm drawn to try and make this work. I'm trying to explain in my head, even though I don't have, that's interesting. Okay, we're going to do it. Why not? We could make a second one. I know Kat used to do that with her challenges, like on a smaller scale or something. Not that I need to be doing any of that because I'm struggling enough with one, but it's just interesting. I also have this little ampersand here. Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's just do it. Let's make a commitment and go for it. Okay, so if look at some of the like. And now some of this is very brown up here, but look at this is where all the italic stuff is. I mean, they all have it, but not as much. There's a lot like right here. All right, we're going to do it. Here we go. Here we go. We've committed. I know the pink one is over here. The orange, it's beautiful, and I'm already thinking I made the wrong choice. So it's okay. It's okay. We have to find where we want this piece of paper, is what we have to find. So let's. I mean, this is the beautiful part of the paper, right? Okay. I'm going to do something like this. This is just a daily weather guide to where I live. That's not even true. Yesterday was stunning. It was gorgeous. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. I don't even want to mess with this. I think I have enough room right there. We can try it out really quickly. Yesterday was stunning. I mean, yeah, no, it was gorgeous. There's no other word for it. Okay, now here's the other thing that I did not take into consideration. Hold the phone, hold the phone. I really like this blue paper though. In my book, you can see I already have like the green and does this look better in my book? Oh my gosh, it looks glorious. Allison, stop tinking around. We're doing this. Just do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay. So we fit fine. We're all good. All is good. Okay. Here we go for like the 10th time. Holy cow. Okay. I'm going to mess around a little bit with this. This is a strip now to get filed. All right. So we do need a note. We do need some notes. And now I consciously have this upside down. Don't think like, oh, Allison, you're making a mistake. Yeah, I have it. This brown, I don't know. I want this bubble stuff up here at the top, more like clouds, and it's still italics on the back. So I know what I'm doing. It's okay. Every once in a while, I make a conscious choice and it works. I want this strip right here, and so I'm going to cut it down. Maybe I'll give myself a little bit more room. It's too wide. All right. And then we'll take this strip. Okay. Saving, saving, saving. All right, so here we go. So this is the thought so far. Yeah. I am so committed to this that I'm willing to glue it down already. Like, I'm okay with it. And if I'm okay with it, it now has a home. Okay. Ta-da! that can, well, okay, I'm going to cut off the bottom. And I'm going to leave the top. Sometimes when I have something on a page, like, and it sticks over the top, like I could make a little, in fact, that's kind of cute. We're going to do it. I also have another idea. So this is absolutely going to happen here. Okay. And this whole thing's going to get, you know, glued down onto my page. But if not, that little thing just goes over to your other side of your journal page, which is usually fine. Sometimes it's a fun color or something to play with. So yay. Okay. So there is that. There is our house. Okay. We're cooking. We are cooking. Here we go. We've done window. We've done note and we've done italics. I don't like my erasable. Oh, what just happened there? Hold on. Oh, I just dropped something. Okay, that makes me sad. Because I'll never find it. It went to the bottom of my pen caddy, so I got to take out all the pens now to find it. I mean, I will find it when I clean it out, but I won't remember. I do like the house there. Okay, so now we're good. So now I can add rain. Yeah, let's just get some rain. And I'm tempted to okay. I'm going to tear it, but I don't want the white edge. So when you pull towards you, if your cardstocks, see right here, it's going to show the white edge. So if you pull away from you, I mean, if you flip it over, the white edge will show towards you and it will now be on the back. That's hard to do if you have an image you're ripping around. I don't have an image I'm ripping around. I'm just going to cut some pieces like this. And sometimes it's fun to not look, right? But I mean, it's just a repeating pattern. It's not anything. Okay, so we'll do something like that. And now we have rain. Oh, and I still got a white edge. Shoot. Okay, that's okay. What happened there? Why did I get a white edge? Oh, because I ripped. Oh, that's silly. All right. So much for that little gem of a, because I ripped it on both sides. Okay. Not that the white edge, like, I don't know. I do think, though, that I did it backwards of what I told you. What I said made sense. I did it backwards. I do think that raindrops go a certain way, though. That's just my brain, but... Okay, so I just think, like, I think we can just kind of do, like, rain. Right? Yeah. Like, I literally told you backwards of what I meant to say. Sorry about that. It depends on which side you want, okay? If you rip it forward, you're going to get a white edge. Just make sure it's on the edge you want, all right? How about that? Okay. Now, the question is, do we put some rain up here? And I don't know. I'm thinking maybe, but it won't. I'll have to fix that. Okay. And some of these are too big. Okay, so maybe do something like that. That makes me happier. Okay, so I feel like I want to glue down my house. So we have a place. What I don't have is, okay. So I might make my entire page a pocket and slide those prompts underneath because they're too big to hide behind the house. Yeah. Okay. I am not, however, willing to commit to this entire house being glued down because I might decide to do something there. So let's just glue part of it. That way, if I want to tuck or whatever, I still have a little wiggle room, okay? All right, here we go. Let's do some rain. And it's just going to be random because rain, right? It's everywhere. And now I don't think I need this whole piece, so we'll probably cut this one. Like, I don't want it to feel like coming out kind of the chimney, but yeah. So we'll kind of do that. All right. So it's coming together. This is not where I thought it was going. I absolutely love that about any prompt pages when I get prompts from other people, and I love the challenge because I often think, oh, I know where this is going. I can promise you I was going to use the orange house. Like, I saw it and I was like, oh, it's glorious. It's orange and it has windows, and that's a win-win. But I'm also very hesitant. I don't know, whatever. Like I said, I'll use that orange house somewhere else that I absolutely love, and I would not necessarily use this one. Not my colors again. And so, yeah, it's perfect. And gosh knows, well, I do like this rain paper. I use it all the time. That's why this is my only piece left. Okay. So we're going to do rain sort of like that. I do... See what happens when you glue stuff down? Don't glue stuff down. Just will it into place somewhere. Look what a good job I did on gluing that. And that paper is not coming up. So we're going to have to... I do think I want a little rain over here just to tie it in. I do, however, not want it on top of this music paper. So that's going to be enough to take some of my energy for just a minute to try and tuck it in there. Alrighty. Well, maybe it's supposed to look like that. Who knows? Okay, so that's kind of where we're at. I am going to cut these edges off, even though I know I have a little room and I have a tag sticking out. But I don't want the other stuff sticking out. Okay, so that's where we're at with that. I feel like I need a little bit of rain right down here. And so we can just cut a little bit more there. And yes, I'm cutting very delicately around this because you can bet your bottom dollar we're going to use one of those umbrellas, and I'm saving the other one because it's going to be a prompt at some point. Like on one of our lists or on someone else's list, umbrellas are a hot commodity. So there we go. All right, we have rain. Here we go. Yay! All right, so far I'm liking it. Ironically, it does not have my favorite color on it yet, and that does not tie in here at all. So let's see what we have. We have now added the rain. Perfect. So we need ampersand, bathtub, and orange. We have this one, which I feel like has to be the option because my other options are like this yellow thing or this orange one, and I really like this card. I'm not going to... It doesn't tie in any other way. This one seems not big enough or something. I don't know the word. This I'm going to put back in my card pile. This is going to be the ampersand we use. Now, I think, see what I did there? See how I left a tuck spot? I, 'cause, 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 ' I obviously have to make some sort of decision. I am super tempted. I'm gonna take this orange umbrella, which is just so funny because like I thought orange was going to be the prominent thing on my page because it's my favorite color, and I think like it's going to go up there like that on that tag sticking out, which makes me happy. The only, I think I'll cut it just a slight bit to get something more like that. Sure. Okay, so yeah, super weird because orange was like not even a thing for me. Like I knew I just have so much orange, it doesn't matter. It's like not going to be an issue, but, and I thought this whole page would be, I mean, look at the glory of this. Oh, oh, okay, here we go. So, and yes, we're saving this, like I said. You know what's left. You know what's left. We've now used orange. We have ampersand and bathtub. So we're going to use this one for sure. I guess I'll cross it off because we know. Okay, here we go, folks. I have to choose one. I mean, I know the one I have to choose. This one, well, I mean, I don't know. Oh, if I had made this a tip-in, we could put the bathtub on the back. I might make a whole nother page because, I mean, you see the orange, like, wall here and cut. Look at that. We might make a whole second page. Who knows? Okay, this little guy right here, however, see, take a warm bath twice a week. Yes. All right, now the only thing I went to cut, it doesn't probably matter where you cut. I try to cut in a place where I can save the border. Now this border, if any of it, is the least savable one. But I'm not going to just hack into this. The other three sides are stunning and will get used. They might even get used on today's page. Who knows? All right, so, oh, I see this little book pile. And this is where read one book every month. Well, yeah. I'm going to cut this out. Let's see what it says. Self-love, expand your mind, make it a habit, read daily. Yeah. I got a new book last night. I get new books all the time. Well, I just love this whole page. I'll put this in my journal for last night because I started my new book. But I like this picture because this is what my nightstand looks like. Like I have multiple books by my bed. And yes, I started a new one yesterday, but it doesn't mean the others. I read like multiple books at a time. It's just how my brain works. Okay, this we're saving because it's stunning. And this little bathtub I could have put on 2 nights ago because I took a bath. But we can't. No, we can't because we need it. We need it right here on this little ditty of a page because my sweet friend gave me this as a prompt. Hardest prompt. There's one every once in a while that gets you going, right? And you know, if you've been here for a while, you know, every once in a while I get kind of stuck on a prompt and then it becomes kind of a joke. So yeah. Yep, hence how Frank was born, but that's okay. I am tempted. I mean, like, I really like the and. I'm wondering if, whoa, knock it off, knock it off. Okay, I'm thinking that now I want to cut up my magazines. So I'm looking at this edge right here. As I move it up, if I'm going to keep it as a card, I don't like this edge up here for whatever reason. Like that, bothers me. It needs to be tucked in behind here. This whole card is obviously not going to fit unless I'm going to fold it over or leave it as a flip out, but I don't see me doing that. I don't actually need the rest of this card. I do just have it tucked under. This is actually the piece I want. Now, do we cut this out is the issue. And it's obviously a one-shot decision. So we could, place the little bathtub on here, but that is too far out and I don't actually have room for that. So I think I'm trying to just envision it like if it was cut out. And I'm not too sure I like that because I also think I'm now going to add a quote to this. So I'm going to trim off. I don't know if you can see it. It was a cut apart and it has just kind of the other card. I didn't cut it straight. You know how I do things. I'm going to... Yep. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it. Put some glue on the back. We're going to tuck it in. I'm going to align it with this corner and I'm going to scooch. I don't have a lot of room. If you can see this edge right here, I'm going to try and clear it of the house, but I'm like pretty close. Okay. So that's the way that's going to go. And now we know that we're not going to need, and I could have cut this off, but I don't need to. I could use it, right? If you're going to use that piece of the card, but we don't need to. I'm going to tuck this down. Tuck, glue, Allison. This quote, I could find a better quote. Well, I don't know if it'd be better. I could find a different one, maybe whatever, but we're going to use this one because it's right here. I'm going to cut it apart. We could have used that little tiny ampersand. Should I save it? Holy cow. Can you imagine? Okay, so we're going to put nourish. What are we doing? We could do something like that. There it is. Hello, little page that comes together every single time. Well, there was one. There was one that we just get a pass on. We won't talk about it. The one that shall not be named from last month. All right. And I'm terrified because, okay. So let's talk about what's coming up. All right. So as you guys know, every week we have a word of the week challenge type thing. This was our word, rainbow. And then we have a little bit of a challenge, like choose the word yourself, swap with a friend. I have been loving what you guys have been doing. And some of you actually swapped with other people. I just love it. So I think it's so amazing. So some of you swapped with a crafty friend. Some of you asked your person, whatever person in your life, children, significant others, roommates, office person, whatever. Some of you asked other people and I love it. I think it's so cool. This has to go down here at the bottom. There's no other place. It's not going to float in the middle of a page. No, and no. In fact, pay attention, Allison, pay attention. All right. So this week, obviously, it doesn't matter because I'm going to cut it off. This week, like we said, the word of the week was rainbow. Our challenge was to give each other prompts. Okay. I'm throwing this out. I'm throwing it out. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Next week, you guys, we want it. Now, some of you have asked, could we get the word ahead of time and, all that kind of stuff. So maybe, but not this week. This week, however, I will tell you, we are going to do a live on this Saturday coming up. So what's today? 8, 9, 10. On the 11th of March, 2023, we are going to go live. It will be at 11 o'clock Pacific time, which is my time zone, which makes it 1 o'clock Central time, which is Melissa's time zone in the United States, and 11, 12, 1, 2 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, if you could find one of those times and calculate it to where you're at and you can join us, we would love to have you. Okay, please come join the live if you can. We are going to do next week's word, which actually we would normally come out with on Wednesday, but we're going to do it Saturday. Okay, we're going to do it Saturday so you guys can come along. We thought Wednesday might be a weird day to, well, quite frankly, I can't do it on a Wednesday. I work. Anyway, we're going to do it on Saturday, you guys. And you guys, whoever's there, we're going to give you the word of the week. And you guys are going to pick the prompts. Now, I am hoping very much that you guys can join us. I'm also hoping that you guys can play along, okay? And we have a couple ideas of how it's going to work, but but the premise obviously is that whoever's live with us will get to have a say in what the actual words are. So I hope you can join us. We will go live. We had a little bit of a difficulty going live together last time, so we're trying to learn that. And if it doesn't work, we have a total backup plan. So it'll happen either way, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm super excited. So today's prompt is, this is the second week of March. The word is rainbow. I received my prompts from Melissa. She gave me rain, which we've added ampersand here. Italics, which is the background paper, note, music note, bathtub. Look at this little gem down here. Orange, which ironically is making like a very minimal appearance up here in this corner, and window on this beautiful home. So here are my prompts for this week. And then I will leave you with, please join us on Saturday. The 11th. It'll be 11 o'clock my time, which is Pacific time. And I hope you can join us. And I'm like a little bit scared, but super excited. And the excited definitely outweighs the scared. Okay. But be nice. Be nice when you choose those prompts. We're going to try and do it live. And so, it'll be interesting what people choose. But I have done one live before when I was just live by myself, and it was super fun. And I absolutely loved, I did a challenge me video, and I absolutely loved your input and your ideas, because even if, let's say it's rain and I'm like talking about where to put it, I love hearing everyone's comments on like where to put it or how to do it or what to do with it. And I love the interaction of the lives. And so I'm really hoping that Saturday is a hoot. So anyway, I hope you can come. I hope you can join us. If not, please catch the replay. It will be fun. And we love, love, love all the comments. And I love all your ideas. You guys are so creative. I love all the different ways you guys are doing this. I'm simply adding this to a page in my my creative daily journal. As you know, a lot of you are doing a lot of other fun things, including tags, including pockets, including trading cards, including glue pages, including all sorts of fun stuff. So please, yes, keep sharing those ideas. I absolutely love them. So that's it for me, you guys. I'm sure you've already seen Melissa's video. If not, she's obviously linked below. She posted way before me. So please go over and check out what she did for this week's prompt. And I'm so grateful you guys are here. Thanks for being a part of this amazing community. Again, if you're new here, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. Please hit the like and subscribe so you know when I post again. And, I do other things, obviously, so it's not always this crazy. And I hope to see you again. So thanks for being here, you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.